Hi, my name's Mike Beltrán. I am the chef and owner of Ariete Hospitality Group, and welcome to this absurd show about beans. Right? Isn't that it? I want to give people context. Nick has come up with this absurd idea that we try 6 different black beans out of cans, and we rate them, and we give basically our critiques on these canned black beans. I don't use canned black beans, so I haven't had a canned black bean in a while. So I'm looking at 6 different types of beans. As we can see here in front of me, these 6 different types. I have already begun taking notes. So what we will do is we will talk about the texture of the bean, the texture of the sauce the bean came in, the flavor of the bean, and then we will write notes, and I will tell you which one is trash and which one is acceptable, because I don't think any of them are going to be very, amazing. For me, it's all about the flavor of the sauce and the texture of the bean. The bean can't be entirely too soft, because then it's just overcooked, and then in this case, these people are trying to get these beans that are already in a can and then cook them again. So, I think texture is a big thing. So shall we begin with the absurdity? Let us begin. So we're going to go 1 through 6 here. And this is number 1. I've already taken this is very dry. It doesn't look all that enjoyable already. And it smells less enjoyable. And I just want to let everyone know that Nick warmed these up 45 minutes ago, so they're no longer warm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, but this tastes like those barbecue beans, like the baked beans you have in a barbecue. That's kind of like what they taste like they've been smoked a little. The sauce is, pretty crappy. I would say, flavor-wise, they're interesting. They don't taste like the black beans that I grew up with, but not like dreadful.
And the point here is, right, like if you were putting black beans over white rice.
Is that what we're doing? That's the point?
Yeah,
it's just like we're right out of the can?
Yeah, like you're heating them and over white rice.
I'm not putting that over white rice. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to give it an F. F, weird taste. Okay? And we will publish these notes later. I think we should publish them so everyone knows.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Weird taste, okay texture. Okay? So the second one. The second one has good texture. This is the kind of when I have black beans and I make them, that's what I want them to look like. The sauce is thick. It really encapsulates the bean. So I have hope for this one. And I feel like it's going to let me down. So, smell-wise, smells okay. Yeah, I mean, texture is pretty good here. Not too bad. Texture of the sauce is really the best part. The bean is decent. Flavor profile is something I'm more used to. So, these aren't too bad. 2, right? All right, I'm going to put down not too bad. Solid flavor. Now, I don't want to come off as like a bean snob by any means. It's just, they come out of a can. I always have lower expectations. It's better to have low expectations, so when they shock you, you're in a better situation. So these texture of the sauce and stuff, I called it like a medium dry, not totally dry, pretty good. See, it'll still move, so it's not too bad. Smell-wise, this smells very similar to the beans you have at a lot of Cuban restaurants. So I feel like I know you. I know you. Not too bad, passable. Beans are hammered beyond repair. If you were trying to make abuela's beans out of these beans, right? And trying to cook these, they would just turn into mush, because they're just they're very soft. I mean, they don't taste that bad. I think this is also a flavor profile we're pretty used to. I think the overcooked beans is a problem. Overcooked bean flavor is okay. This one I'm not too sure about because I feel like Nick kind of fucked it up, right? That there's more bean than there is sauce, so I'm not sure if it's just dry or just Nick is terrible at this. So, smell-wise, not much. Oh yeah, this doesn't look enjoyable at all. This is not a, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, I think the texture of the bean is better than that one, you know, because it's not as hammered, but not very good. You get an F-. Nothing good about that bean. 0 things here. I think we're making good progress here. Bean 5, solid texture of the sauce, I believe. See, Nick didn't fuck this one up too bad, so there's a good amount of bean and a good amount of sauce. Smell-wise, I don't get much here. It's interesting. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It's not too bad. I mean, this is like passable. You could work with this. It's not like it doesn't feel like they season too much. So you could do some things with it. You know, I mean, it's definitely not my favorite, but it's not like offensive. We're gonna write down for number 5, not offensive. I'll tell you one thing. This is definitely not gonna get us any bean sponsors. I'll tell you that much. If that was your purpose. So the last one. I'm so worried about trying this one. This looks horrible. I don't know what happened to these beans, but they're like weird color. The sauce is like watery. You can see it. It's like brownish. Like I'm kind of concerned that. Are you sure these beans are good? You're good, right? Yeah. That doesn't mean anything. That you just bought them. They're in a fucking can, for fuck's sake. They're good. Okay. I'm a little worried about this one.
By good, you mean like safe?
Yeah. Yeah, I was right. They fucking are dreadful. These things are bad. Man. That's like the worst bean I've ever had in my life. That is like by far one of the worst beans I've ever had, and I'm offended that you even gave me that. Should discontinue. Right? Should discontinue. All right. So this is where we're at. So let's do the reveal part. I'm very worried. Are we recording still?
Yes.
I'm very worried that Nick has messed up because he didn't label things like I told him to. So I'm worried about the production of this, and I'm worried that we're going to give you the wrong information because Nick has not labeled anything, and it's just going. Yeah, and he's just going with like where things were, so he's probably totally fucked this thing up beyond repair. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh man, I nailed it. Yeah, that makes complete sense on the last one there. One, which we gave an F to, makes sense because it's Bush's best. And I said it kind of had the smell like barbecue beans, because Bush makes like baked beans, like barbecue baked beans, so that makes complete sense. This number 2, Bush's best Cuban style black beans. I don't know if I'm offended or not. I said it wasn't too bad and it had solid flavor, so that's good. They improved upon whatever the fuck that thing was. El Ebro, which, I don't remember what I said about this. Yeah, this overcooked beans, but the flavor was okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. And I said it, the bean that we all know, right? La Goya, right? How is it that she did it in her post? Goya, right? And it was, that was my Ivanka. It was like, Goya, we love it. Trash. I gave that an F, right? I said it was dry. That's fucking hilarious. I said it was dry, and I just put F. So at Kirby, number 5, we said it wasn't offensive. I actually was pretty surprised by that. The Creole seasoning, which I'm intrigued by whatever Creole seasoning means, was okay. And this is an atrocity, and I feel sad for them that these are their black beans. I mean, look at, oof. I mean, it's bad, you know? This, don't buy this. So if I were gonna recommend which one of these to buy, I would recommend these two. Those were the least offensive. And then I would give a third to the barbecue baked beans company trying to bang out some Cuban beans. And then I would put way back here, these, way back here. I would even put Iberia behind Goya. That says a lot in today's world, right? So, but yeah, so I guess if we're going in order, I would say Kirby gets a 1, Ebro gets a 2, these Americanized black beans get a 3, these things that are dreadful get a 4, Goya gets a 5, and in Skid Row, Iberia. These are my rankings for black beans. And this is the brand that I'm going with. I can't, it's so bad.
That's great.
Yes. It's crazy how you can really call this from a mile away.
Yeah.
Because we grow up with it.
Yeah.
So it's like as soon as you try it, it's like, fuck, man. It's like, that is a Goya bean for sure. Which one was Kirby again?